I met a lady the other day over there by Mary Max. She walked by with her boyfriend. She said, baby, that's that guy. You're famous. She said, you're famous. I said, what? She said, yeah, you're on YouTube.
As far as when you do deal with women, do you disclose your HIV status to them? Given your history, the whole thug bait video and everything else, why do you choose to work at Bulldogs?
I don't work at Bulldogs.
But it's right there. So why do you choose to work around like basically like the gay center of the city?
He's my brother, man. He's gonna ball down to yo, he just needs to get his That's it. It's not hard. That's what he's gonna that's exactly what he's gonna say.
Well, so what's your response to that? Somebody that claims to be his assistant emailed me a few days back and basically wants to set up a meeting.
With you?
With me, yes, with me. And so, you know, what are your thoughts on that? I'd rather meet to take you to
the crisis center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I just got a feeling, based on the things you said about your brother, that that's going to be what he wants. That's going to be what he wants to see before he'll probably be willing to actually meet with you.
Nah, we're going to meet tomorrow. We're going to meet tomorrow.
Here?
Here.
What time?
You say you here every morning, right?
Yes.
You tell me a time.
Well, you know what time they open. I'm not going to say it on camera because I don't want people stalking me, but...
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
they looking for you too.
Hey, listen, man.
They know who you.
What type of stuff they be saying, man? Like, what type of stuff they be asking about me?
Well,
what's up, YouTube? Back in the lab with KD for the summertime. And this time I got my hitters with. If you want to get this work, hit up at KD with the muscle on Instagram. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with an update. So guys, of course, I'm just on my morning routine and I run into a situation that looks like it's already heated up. So what was going on? What did I just walk into?
All right, first of all, man, I've had some rest for a few days. I made the decision to, you know, make an extra step towards my sobriety. I came over here to get some directions. I couldn't walk to, they gave me some directions to go to the cab crisis. I come to this church here who's supposed to provide assistance, and obviously I've either been here too many times or they got their picks who they want to help and whatnot. So security asked me to leave the building. You got some gentlemen here that who want to get in the building first, so of course they're gonna come to me with some threats.
So that was ATV Vaughn. That was the tall guy.
I don't know who he is.
Right, so he's been on my channel. He's actually a friend of the channel, right? His name is Vaughn. And so, you know, I walked up and you guys was definitely getting into it.
Well, it didn't have nothing to do with him. It had something, the security told me to leave the building. Once you're leaving the building, this is a public street.
Correct.
I can stand here as much as I want to.
That's a big fact.
My job is to leave the building. Vaughn, whoever the fuck he is, he gets in the system, oh, let me get him. Let me get him. Why are you so anxious to hurt another brother? I'm not understanding that. See, that's where our mindsets is up now.
Yeah, I mean, I think that here's the thing, right? Because I'm cool with both of y'all, right? And I think that when you're in this situation of homelessness, you're in this survival mode, it's just real easy to get like agitated or to want to take your frustration out on somebody else. So I agree with you. I think he should have stayed out of it, of course. But yeah, that's kind of how that works out.
You know what? That is not how that works out. I get agitated at stupidity. I don't want to beat nobody up because they're not following the instructions of a security guard.
But Chris, I'm gonna challenge you because on every video that we've done, you've kind of gotten into it with somebody about some little stuff. So
this ain't even my fucking business.
The first time it was the cigarette for the $1. He tried to get the extra $1 out of you, about to hit him with the stick. The second time you pushed your ex-girlfriend because she was like all up on you, you pushed her. So Chris, I hear what you're saying, but your actions ain't backing up what you're saying, man.
Yes, it is, man. Because in my eyesight, if you're here to film me, right, you can't be kind to these folks. I say, look, please, I'm doing something right now. Can I talk to you later? I use that.
No, yeah, you're right.
I did use that line. What do they want to do? They still want to. Oh, fuck you and all that other.
Hey, man, you give an inch, they'll take a foot, man. That's how it is out here, man.
Look, man. Sometimes it's easy just to walk away.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't do it, man. I mean.
Okay, so let's talk. So okay, So, by the way, very proud to hear that, you know what I'm saying, you want to go to the DeKalb Crisis Center. And so you said that you basically, I see that you have the directions, you have the address there.
Yeah.
So what is it that you was looking to get from the church?
Well, first of all, a hot meal. If you get case management, they give you a hot meal. If you check your mail, if you just check in there to check your mail, they give you a sack lunch.
Right.
Okay. So basically, y'all, once again, the last video that we had, that you saw, I was doing good with my pills. Remember?
Right. You had
Okay.
the HIV pills.
I had
Right.
my HIV pills. So I bought a bike the other day for $10 because my feet was hurting. Mind you, I knew I wasn't gonna hang on to that bike because usually I'm with my shopping cart.
Right.
So basically, my bike got stolen with my bag on it. The guy didn't think I knew where he stayed at. I went to go where he sleep at. I recovered my bike.
Right.
But guess what? My pills is fucking gone again.
Yeah, of course.
So, I called the police. I ain't gonna lie. I did call the police to intervene because I just wanted my pills. I said, look, I don't give a fuck about what's in the bag. I just need my pills. That's what I need to live on. So of course, they didn't. Everybody that was up there on the block, all the drug dealers and shit, paid me not to have the police come up there. So now I got to go back to the doctor and get my pills again. So I know it sounds like a reverse.
I was about to say, man, like, so I'm gonna challenge you on that, Chris.
Go ahead, man.
Chris, because you know I've been out here. I've been dealing with drug addicted people almost all my life. Okay, almost all my life since I was at least early teens. Okay, and honestly before that. And so what I'm saying is, Chris, is there any part of that is just you selling the pills?
Hell no. I don't even know to fucking sell pills too.
Okay.
I don't even know. I don't have
Okay.
a phone to put them online. I need them. What it boils down to, y'all, is this. I don't like sleeping on the street. So I do the drugs to keep me up and keep me running and keep me going. I eat every day. I eat 2-3 times a day. Okay? I use the bathroom 2-3 times a day. I need to get it together. Period, point blank. Because when I fall asleep or I get tired, I get careless. That's it. I'm not selling nothing. I'm not selling my pills, y'all.
Okay.
I met a lady the other day over there by Mary Max. She walked by with her boyfriend. She said, baby, that's that guy. You're famous. She said, you're famous. I said, what? She said, yeah, you're on YouTube. She said, and this is what she said. She said, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you that you and your brother get together and get this shit right, because you keep getting chances. You better take that chance because you're not going to make it. And she went in her purse and she gave me a few dollars. So you know, y'all, even if me and my brother don't unite, I gotta do this shit, but I gotta see his face.
Yeah, I mean, he so you know, I was just telling you, man, his assistant, or somebody that claims to be his assistant, emailed me a few days back and basically wants to set up a meeting
with you.
With me, yes, with me. And so, you know, what are your thoughts on that?
I think that's good. I think he needs to see the video. But Damien is not too much of a, you know, he'll have his own thoughts about it. But Damien is my brother, man. He's gonna ball down to yo, he just needs to get his shit together. That's it. It's not hard. That's exactly what he's gonna say.
Well, so what's your response to that?
I just need him, man. That's my motivator.
Well, but why? Why not? Why do you need him to get yourself together? Because it sounds like he might be willing to accept you in his life if he knows that you've done the first step.
Yeah, first step. You're right.
Well, and so you wanted to go to the DeKalb Crisis Center.
Yeah,
you came here to get a hot meal, and you got the directions there. So what is it else? What else were you looking for as far as? Did you need a ride there?
Yeah, actually I do.
Huh?
That'd be good.
Yeah, do you want to go now? Like, do you want to go today? Like, as soon as I get done with whatever I'm doing out here?
Well, I gotta go to the doctor to get some more of my pills.
What time?
Now. That's where I was headed. I mean, that's where I was headed.
Well, okay, so what was you getting in the beef with them about then? Okay, we got the hot meal part. We'll handle that. What else?
Just getting in my business.
See,
That's
so
it.
okay, so it just be kind of the everybody's agitated situation. That's
all
what it is.
man.
That's what it is. Everybody's agitated.
This block has a certain
Everybody's
spirit.
stressed.
This
It does.
block has
It
a
does.
spirit.
This is where
Let me
Peachtree
say,
and Pine used to be.
A lot of shelters. A lot of people have died on this street.
No, you're right.
A lot of people have died on this street. There's a lot of spirits on this street, y'all.
So listen. So you were saying that I'm a blessing. What were you saying that for?
Because man, people know who I am. People know my story. People are also asking me questions. And they still wondering why is he not paying you and this, and why is he not giving you the money that the people are sending? I don't care about that. This man came to me and he asked about my story. You know what I'm saying? He asked, how did I get out here? What is it? Why is it that you're still out here? Your brother owns a $1 million club. Why is he not messing with you? Why is this? Why is that? And you are a revelation of the truth. You're putting the truth out there. Honesty. This is not some bullshit. I get what do you call it when you I get soft spoken about when I get my brother. My mom, she has cancer. I can't go over there because germs. I just, there's a lot of things that I think about. I got banded off of MARTA yesterday for 12 hours. I mean, you're right. Part of it is me. I mean, I do need a readjustment of attitude, and part of it is getting away, because I ain't gonna lie. I think everybody's out to get me.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, you've gotten to this point where you're just 100% in survival mode. So you go from being nice, calm, and cool to at the drop of a dime, any agitation whatsoever sets you off. And that's always a bad place to be because nobody can really deal with that.
Ain't nobody
can deal with that, And so, yeah, I mean, so okay. So you and Vaughn were getting into it. You and the security guard. Security guard's about to mace you, man. Like, he's 300 pounds.
Yeah, he is, but he can't mace me outside of that fucking section, though. See, I'm not.
I get it, but the mace was in his hand and the finger was on the button. So once he presses it, that mace is coming out.
Yeah, you're right.
And so it ain't about what he can legally do. It's about what he's about to do. And so that's what I want you to that's what I'm saying. I think that this crisis center plan is the best thing and the quickest way to get back into your brother's life.
Correct.
Okay, so, I mean, I want that when they do contact me, I want to be able to say, well, I just took him to the crisis center.
Yeah, well, I have to get my medication.
Okay, well. Okay, that's fine.
Go back to
they won't have that at the crisis center? They won't be able to help you get that?
They
okay.
just give you 7 days of sobriety, and then they place you in a housing, place you in some type of program.
Okay, so...
And I want to be able to see my brother, too.
So you want to go to Grady or Emory to get that? Where are you going to get those pills?
I got to go to IDP, Grady up here on the block.
Okay, so that's right up the street.
Yeah, I'm walking there.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Card, yeah.
That's fine. So when do you want to meet? Because we didn't get to meet the other day, and you were saying, hey, I was out there.
What's today? Thursday?
Today's Thursday.
Don't the Peacock open today?
I believe so, yeah.
You want to meet again today?
I mean, I'd rather meet to take you to
the crisis center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I just got a feeling, based on the things you said about your brother, that's going to be what he wants. That's going to be what he wants to see before he'll probably be willing to actually meet with you.
Okay. She didn't even give me the.
So listen, I wanted to ask you a couple more questions, right? So, huh? We gonna talk, man. We gonna talk, all right?
What's up, man?
So a couple people, they wanted to know. So as far as when you do deal with women, do you disclose your HIV status to them?
Well, I haven't had sex in 3 years, so yeah, I have to. Yeah.
You haven't had sex with women in 3 years?
Yeah, I did prison. I did 2 years in prison, 18 months in prison. I've been out since since March 26th.
Okay, so you haven't had sex.
Nah.
Okay. Before that, did you used to disclose your status?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
What would
You
be
have to.
What would be their reactions? What would be, give me like some insight into what will follow that disclosure.
Okay, well, first of all, my first wife, I wasn't HIV positive then. The second one, yeah, I did tell her, and we used protection. She took pills for like PrEP, stuff like that. Now with my daughter, baby mama, she also knew that I was HIV. Well, she knew I was HIV positive and the condom broke. Thank God, by the grace of God, I had a daughter by her.
Okay.
And
big dog.
yeah, my daughter didn't catch it, and she didn't catch it. So my daughter's 8 years old now, and her name is Madison.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we don't talk about her often enough, man. That's the other part. That's probably the most important part about why you need to get sober, because there's a little girl that's just gonna be just like all these other girls that grow up with daddy issues, and it's just gonna be a mess out here. And so, what are your thoughts on that, man? Like,
well, I have contacted the mother. She's deaf, but I mean, I don't know. She can hear, but
maybe legally deaf type deal. I get you.
Yeah. So, but we used to work together at Taco Mac when I was a cook, and we ended up having sex. To make a long story short, we had a daughter. She's now living in Oklahoma with some dude who she's been with a couple years. I got a letter from the state of Oklahoma. The state of Oklahoma took my daughter because of the abuse that was going on in the household. Also, they found that stuff that they give babies to make them sleep.
Right, melatonin.
Some they found that in my daughter. So right now the state of Oklahoma has my child.
Oof. So it's just even more of a tangled mess.
Yeah. I'm really depressed about that one. The state of Oklahoma has my child.
Right. And so I mean, it sounds like you have a lot of work ahead of you. Well, and it just starts with these first steps though, man. So and by the way, I was up there at Vortex, man. I was up there at Vortex. I had a date with me.
I was there. You went Vortex. You just went to Vortex in Moreland?
No, of course not.
Which
the one? Right up here. Right up here.
I was there.
Listen, I was there with I had a special friend in town. Shout out to YB. And so yeah, I mean, bottom line is that we were there. I felt so uncomfortable.
Right across the street.
I literally was I turned in the parking lot, and I felt like
in your Jeep.
Yes, listen, I felt like a snack. I felt like listen. I don't recall ever feeling so uncomfortable. Okay, I'm so serious right now.
I know that,
and I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I waited 5 minutes. I might have dipped at like 12:02, 12:03. Like I might have been out. So I said I was gonna wait 5 minutes. But I was there at midnight for sure. So that's the first thing.
I was there.
Now the second thing is I want to ask. So a lot of people
look how I look, y'all. They look at me like that. I mean, come on, fucked up feet.
So listen. I want to ask though.
I get propositioned every day. Y'all.
Well, listen.
I don't go with it.
Given your history, the whole thug bait video and everything else. Why do you choose to work at Bulldogs?
I don't work at Bulldogs.
But it's right there. So why do you choose to work around basically the gay center of the city? Like,
well, first of all, you have the white people there that go to Vortex. A lot of those customers go to Vortex. You got the Laughing Skull, y'all, at Vortex.
Right.
So a lot of people go to Laughing Skull. They go to Laughing Skull. They eat at Vortex.
Right, little comedy. Right.
People that come out of town. Blah blah.
But we ain't talking about that.
That parking lot is a multi-million. I mean.
But do you see what people's point is? Is like, now hold on now. So you did the thug bait video, and then you're working like at the kind of the gayest.
They can think what they want to think. I don't
Okay,
give a
so
fuck.
I wanted
It's
you to
easy
respond
money.
to it.
That's it. Now,
Okay.
if you want to go to the prostitution street, go to the street, Cypress Street. That's where they at. That's where they hang out at. I'm not a prostitute.
Okay.
I'm not a male prostitute. Okay, that's that.
And so even in this recent, you know, now that you've gotten out of jail, you're kind of back on drugs, so you're back in your addiction.
I'm not doing that.
So you haven't fallen to that since then?
No, I'm not. For what?
Okay.
When
Well, I mean for drugs,
no,
basically.
because I got Vortex parking lot that I could work. I got the Fox Theater parking lot.
Hey man, I think you should apologize to the security guard, man.
I'm not apologizing.
I don't think he did nothing. I don't think he did nothing to
Man, he
you.
did.
I think you was agitated, man. You really got to learn to make
Hey,
amends, man.
officer, I'm sorry, man.
Hey, security. Listen, security. Security. Listen, just for me though, just for me.
Fuck that nigga. He just disrespected a woman. That's fair.
And?
He disrespected a woman?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Cursed out.
Well, you cursed out, man.
Why do y'all think women deserve this fucking
Like super grade
shit?
I mean, I get it.
Women act like men. Let me tell you something. My ex-wife fought better than fucking niggas. You hear what I'm saying?
Listen, I know a couple that can throw some hands.
I know women that'll beat your ass. I don't want to hear that women shit. You got women that are fucking aggressive
What
now.
did you do though? What did you say?
The woman, every time I come here, this same every other woman in there and every other volunteer in there gives me what I need. No problem. She want to go deeply into research and shit. And that shit is just pathetic. She's from New York. She's a black woman. And once again, our own race is hating on each other. Well, I told her I needed directions to the Cab Crisis Center. That's not her job to print it up. That's the case manager's job. That's not her job. So she did exactly what I asked her to do. She printed up some shit she's not supposed to do. I said, well, look, I need a hot meal. No, you don't need no hot meal. You just ask for directions. Motherfucker, how you know what I need?
I get it, but if you ask for directions and she printed you up directions, what the heck are you agitated about?
Because I didn't get my hot meals.
No, you're agitated about the fact that you're not in your daughter's life. You're agitated about the fact that you're on drugs. You can't get back in your brother's life. You're agitated about all those things. And you're taking it out on people that are just really just kind of doing their job, basically. They're not doing anything to be against you specifically.
Sir, they change rules in this place every
Listen,
day,
I get
man.
that. I get that. So I empathize with what you're saying as far as dealing in this system and everything else. But in that particular situation, it doesn't sound like she did anything wrong. You asked for directions. She printed you up directions. Like, what are you getting agitated about? Okay, so
right.
so the agitation is already there, is my point. You need to recognize that. And if you want to solve it, you have to do something about it. Okay? So I know how this BS goes now. I know that you say, okay, I'm gonna go get my pills and this and that, and then I'm gonna let you take me.
So this is what I need you to do. If you want to
Go ahead, tell me. I want to take you to the Cab Crisis Center. So what do we need to do to make that happen?
I'm gonna get my pills today. Can you be here tomorrow? Because by the time I get my pills today, this is gonna run out.
Okay, fine. So that's fine.
Can you be here?
I'm here pretty much every morning.
Every morning.
Pretty much. Okay, pretty much every morning. So will you be here at when they open? Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Because here's the other thing, right?
Okay.
You may, after this, go get you some drugs and feel like, man, fuck that shit.
Look, man, you motivated me to be there at 12 o'clock that day, and I hesitated all day.
Okay.
To meet with my brother.
Okay.
And you know what? Even that night, I started to walk down there. And I started to walk down to Auburn myself.
Yeah.
But I stopped over here and I said, fuck it.
Well,
But
that's
nah.
what I don't want to happen with this situation as far as me taking you to the crisis center.
Nah, we gonna meet tomorrow. We gonna meet tomorrow.
Here?
Here. In the
What
morning.
time?
You say you here every morning, right?
Yes.
You tell me a time.
Well, you know what time they open. I'm not going to say it on camera because I don't want people stalking me, but...
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Looking
so
they looking for you too.
Hey, listen, man.
They know who.
So, what type of stuff they be saying, man? Like, what type of stuff they be asking about me?
Well, all I know is the security guard blasted you because she was like, yeah, he's getting paid and he should break you off and blah 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 blah. Hey, brother, man, can I apologize to you, bro?
Vaughn, keep it cool now.
No,
you know
no,
you done
I'm
been on some shit too before.
Look,
So don't sit there and act like people don't be on no
It
shit.
ain't us. It ain't us.
Everybody got their agitations and everything else. Y'all
That's
both,
my guy. He
y'all,
done watched my kids before.
Hey, and so listen, that's my guy too, and you my guy. And at the end of the day, both of y'all some old light-skinned former pretty boys. We don't need all this light-skin on light-skin crime, Von. All right? So both of y'all sitting here with the good hair and brown eyes. Like, y'all better get it on now.
See, I don't want that all that. I ain't doing all
waffle on waffle crime. All right, man. We love you now, Von. Yes, sir. All right, man. All right, so
So the plan is
we're gonna meet here tomorrow.
The Carry Crisis Center.
100%.
100%.
All right,
Oh,
I'm definitely here.
That's
okay?
the first step I'm taking for my
Man,
for me,
listen,
for
I
my
love
brother.
it, man. I love it. All right, well, listen, I'm gonna leave it right there, man.
Yo, can you hold on to this?
What you got?
Hold on.
What, the directions?
Yeah.
I got a phone, man.
Oh, yeah.
I got Google. I could just Google it and it's gonna take us right there. Okay? Well, look, Chris, always good to catch up with you, man. Definitely wish you nothing but the best, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I really do, man. Listen, Damien's assistant or Damien, if y'all are listening, reach out to me. You know, you send me the email. I sent you back my number. Go ahead and call me, okay? All right, I'm gonna make sure I pick up any, you know, unknown numbers and things like that. All right, man, listen, we really appreciate you. I'm definitely wishing nothing but the
Love
best,
y'all.
all right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.